Hello, my name is Ram and I'm here for my first YouTube video, hopefully YouTube video. I don't know what's going on, I don't know what I have planned for this, but this is a review I want to do because I really actually enjoy the product I'm going to review today. And you might be wondering, Ram, what is the product? You haven't even said it in the first minute. And here it goes. I'm reviewing the HUION Kamvas 20 digital display pen tablet. It is a beauty. It is clean. It is fast, and it has changed my life for the better. It has helped streamline my creative workflow, my process whenever I'm working on projects with clients, friends, personnel, and even my own personal stuff. And so things are about to be changed for the better for everyone that enjoys my work and for myself, because I gotta care about myself first. I'm upgrading from my 1060 Plus tablet that I use for my work already. It's been a beauty to me. It's been a good little tool. It has a pretty big wide space for drawing, so it feels natural compared to looking at the big display screen I have. It's 30 inches, yeah, 30 inches if I remember of how big the display is, so this is almost as equally as big if I put it next to the screen. But it has a lot of hotkeys. It's pretty useful, so I can really just use this without using a keyboard. So if you need something quick and cheap, something useful on the fly, I would recommend this first. But if you're trying to change your life for the better, enlightened, be upper echelon of workflow, the Kamvas 20 is something to compete with that idea. There are good things and there are bad things with every product, and so I'm going to give you the rundown for that. And on the screen, I'm going to show you some of the work that I've done with this little bad boy, and that it can help you with anything that you're trying to do, from possibly animation. I haven't tried that yet, but it can help with graphic design, illustration, digital painting, photo editing, and just bringing the gap together from developing your work and then developing the content that you need to display all your work with social media, and just quick little edits that you don't need to unplug your tablet to go work on your keyboard or mouse, because that was a little common occurrence or problem that I had to deal with my regular old tablet. And so let me get down to the nitty-gritty. Not gonna try to fuck this video for too long. I'm trying to hit for that 10-minute video mark for YouTube revenue. I don't know. Let's try to see what I can do. But first, cons. Let me go down with that list, and I'm gonna attach this to my work setup and how I have my workflow going in from process design to finish end and delivering the product to whoever needs the product, whether it be a client or a personal friend or just my social media or my website, ramdigitaldesign.com. Check it out. But anyway, the tablet acts as a third screen for me. I have two screens that I already have set to my computer. I have a dual system set up. One computer is for the color calibration to make sure everything is nice and neat and looks exactly the same or close to what I see on the screen to paper whenever I print it with my dedicated printer. And the second screen is just a fun visual screen that I can look for my emails, work stuff, and all of that, Excel sheets, YouTube videos. It's really not high end. It's just a small little HD computer. So the first issue that I had with my Kamvas 20 was connecting it to my computer itself, and that's with the real estate I have with my video card. I only have one HDMI port, and I have with something called a DP port and a let's see what here. Yeah, VGA port. Those were the only three on my video card. I don't have the exact name of my video card, but just know that I had to pick and choose between my big calibrated screen or my Kamvas 20 to be connected to the HDMI port, because my small little screen, I was already using the VGA cord. So that was the issue at hand, but I realized my computer's kind of old. I kind of need an upgrade anyway, so I'm going to be upgrading to a video card with two HDMI ports. So that problem itself will be solved already there and then. So I'm just recording this right here right now, and that's an issue minimal at the best. If you're already planning to upgrade with your desktop, or if you only have one computer screen and you're just connecting this tablet as a second screen. Remember, this tablet is not mobile itself. It's not like an iPad or a little laptop. It's an actual dedicated screen for your computer. And so the second problem is the cable management. I kind of was expecting the pen to be entirely wireless, but it needs to be connected. Again, it's a screen. It's not a mobile tablet. It's supposed to be connected to your computer. So in order for this pen to work, it needs the USB cord to be connected to your computer. And again, if you're plugging a whole bunch of stuff already in, then you have to pick and choose what you need connected. But if you have a good dedicated desktop with that problem already solved and you have extra space, you're good to go. It's not a big deal. Just buy another USB cord if you're worried about the distance or the cable management. Another con that you might be worried about is the heating problem with the top of the tablet. If you have sweaty hands, it might be getting stuck, or it might be rubbing too hard for you to slide easily with your hand across the page with the pen. Usually that's not a problem for me because I like to work light and just like lightly touch the tip of the pen and not place my hand on my work usually. Either work on your hand skills working on the tablet screen, or just buy a little nylon sleeve for a tablet specifically made for that. You can find those cheap online on Amazon or anywhere else. Usually buy your art supplies at. And that's another problem solved. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little toasty, I would just say like that. That's about it. Really, there's nothing else that I can complain about the tablet. Nothing else has come up for me. It's pretty good. So let me get on to the positives of what I've experienced with the Kamvas 20. So the positive aspects of this HUION Kamvas 20 is your workflow or your creative process is streamlined. It is made a lot faster. It is easier to work with illustrative projects and turning it to a editing project. So for example, if I'm scanning my artwork and I want to ink the illustration, I can do it easily with the tablet, color it, paint it, do whatever I need to do with it. And then if I want to make social media content with different size variations of the images, if I want to make something different for a video or a photo, and I want to make a little flyer, if I want to make a little poster in InDesign, those processes are just as easy to do as just painting on Photoshop on this tablet. It still essentially is a computer screen for your computer, so I think that's where the ease comes in. But the important part is the tool of this pen. It is reliable. There's no connection issue at all. If there is, you can just calibrate it easily with the software that you download for HUION, specifically made for the Kamvas 20. The touch of the pen to the screen is virtually flat. There's nothing too far of a gap in between, like a mirror. It is close to each other, and so it just feels like you're drawing on top of a piece of paper or iPad if you've already done that before. It is pretty easy and reliable to use. The screen looks great. The colors are just as good as any other regular HD screen. I wouldn't say that it's good as a dedicated photo editing display, but it does the job pretty well, and you can use any calibration tool that you use for any other screen for this one as well. Number one solution for someone who owns a laptop and someone who needs a bigger real estate space for the screen, instead of just being tied to like a little mouse and pad or like a mouse on a little small computer screen. This is just a way to like set that up before you buy a desktop computer, which I honestly think is a better solution for anyone doing graphic work, but is still a good solution, and a better upgrade than a regular old HUION tablet for any desktop setup. It works pretty well. I work a lot faster now with my work compared to my old tablet whenever I'm drawing or painting. And if I'm trying to do something quick with t-shirt design or like a little graphic design mock-up, this is not a bad thing either. It works pretty well, and all in all, I would recommend this for anyone who just wants to upgrade and feel good about the workspace and what they need to do with it. Other than that, I can just show you what the work I've done right here on this screen, and it's going to be showing up on the video. And as you can see, I have a variety of options that we've done. So let me pull this up. So first here, I have this little paint tool side drawing that I did just for the fun of it. Nothing too much, just really fun, flat colors, just simple shading. It's based off of Brian O'Malley's Seconds graphic novel. I'm doing like a little plush toys here and there. Gurr is really ugly, but I just realized that most times Gurr is ugly as a plush toy, so let's keep it to that. Have my little shout out of my brand here. Let's see what else I've made. Open. Let's pull out here. Let's see. We're going to my project folder. So I've done stuff for my internship, Fig Real Estate. I have stationery items that I've made, particularly t-shirts. I've done some graphic design work for the t-shirt mock-ups. I have a parody of a Woodstock design and playing with the little logo. I have, let's see what else here, mock-ups of t-shirts, Save the Earth, mock-up of, well, I mean, it's kind of blatant copy of Tyler the Creator, Save the Bees, but you really can't trademark Save the Bees, so let's make it better. Save the Earth, Grow Fig. They're a really sustainable company. They like recycling, so I wanted to do something like that. A little step and repeat. Blocks, another Tyler the Creator design inspiration, blatant copy. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm a big fan, so whatever. And we got a little mock-up painting for band tee with the little figs. Fig Real Estate house tour. Yeah, it's like world tour, but it's house tour. But anyway, we got, what else we got here? Another step and repeat. That's all pretty good here and there. So this is all stuff that I've done. This is just paint tool side. It's really my favorite painting software for like just really clean, flat work, clean line art. Photoshop would do more of my realistic paintings. I've also made, what else did I make? Let's see. So this is the line art I was talking about. Let's see, loading up the canvas. So this is another project that I've done. This was a sketch that I made back in the winter break of this winter 2018, when I finally completed this lighting study of some apples on these blankets and just shading practice. And so I wanted to do something fun. I wanted to work on anatomy and figures and gestures, because that's what I'm trying to focus on right now, my skill set as an artist. And it's really easy. Particularly the one thing I noticed is that it's easier for me to sketch on the display tablet and like start off my drawing process without paper with a drawing tablet. So what I'm saying is that usually I draw most of my stuff with like sketching like 20 iterations of a drawing to see what feels good, where I'm going to place my final ink line on the computer. But I can do that process now on this display, and it's so much easier. It feels so more realistic. It's ridiculous like how natural it feels just to draw in here, and it feels like I'm drawing a big piece of paper. And I have the capability and tools that comes with a tablet computer, the hotkeys and like different editing tools and filters and effects that I can do with my art. And so opens the possibilities of what I can do artistically. And see here, I can lay out what I'm doing with my pen. I can lay out the gesture, simple shapes, of what I'm doing. I can then put down the final marks of where I want to draw, and then paint it out, do something simple. If I want to get more complex, I can get more complex with the shading, but this is just an example of what I'm doing. Whew. And then I'm repeating the process over again with the figure on the right, and then that's all about all. Again, this is just a really good tablet. You just have to just get quickly used to it as like any other piece of tool technology in the first 5 minutes, and honestly you'll be in love with it. It works really well. Again, the final rundown is that if you have a laptop, this is a guaranteed yes. Please get this for yourself. If you have a laptop and you have a workstation at home and that's all you use, and if you don't want to shell out a whole new computer or display, I would say just get this tablet. Work with it right now in your budget. It's pretty in range as an illustrator. But if you're dedicated to your craft, get that desktop computer first, upgrade like a custom one, invest in that, and then get this tablet. And then you can use this tablet for a lot of things as a second screen with the screen that you buy with your computer. It works really well. You can use this across the board here, put all the stuff onto the big display, and then work right there with your mouse, pretty quick and easy. This will be to the side, so you don't have to set up or take off anything, and you can still view this as a regular monitor if you want to watch a TV, movie, all that kind of stuff. But this is for work, your skills, your passion. And then if you're someone with a dual system setup already, I would say make sure your display card has 2 HDMI ports, or you have the necessary cables to connect these devices all into your computer. Preferably, I usually like working with HDMI cables. They're just the easiest, most simplest thing to work with. So just make sure that is in check. Figure out your plan for that. The cable management, make sure you have that as well. And if you want to buy alternative cables, then what they give you in the package, just buy some longer ones and put them into the HUION tablet. Easy peasy. You can put all the cables to the back, and you don't have to worry about them crossing your workplace or making it cluttered. My place is kind of cluttered, but I just haven't switched out the cables. But even then, I can just easily just work around it. I'm pretty much work ready any situation, and so this is really not a problem for me, and I'm loving this tablet. It is amazing. It is a beautiful tablet. Thank you, HUION, for the work that you've been putting into improving your products. And honestly, it is a good competitor against Wacom. Don't want to put any other names in this video, unfortunately, but that is the one name that people go to right away all the time. But if you are balling on a budget and you want to get the same amount of worthwhile technology and software for your drawing needs, graphic design needs, photo editing needs, maybe even animation needs, get the HUION Kamvas 20 or get a small tablet. If you're even balling on a smaller budget, and then work your way up and get this tablet for sure. It is amazing. It is beautiful. Love it. Take care of it. A tablet should be used for 5 years at the least, and it works amazing well. Comes with a whole bunch of variety of stuff. You don't want to go too deep into that, but you can read it all on the website what it includes. But other than that, thank you, HUION. This is Ram Digital Design, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I'm showing you more of my work and the workflow of everything that I've made with this tablet. Peace out. Love y'all. As always, smile. Choo choo.